You can make $1,000 per month passive income doing this
one
side
book makes over $1 million.
$10,000 a month is actually the minimum of what some people are making with this side hustle.
I made $315,000 in just 1 month with Amazon.
This author generates thousands of dollars every single month from self-publishing.
I'm going to show you the fastest way to make your first $1,000 on Amazon.
So I've made over $1.6 million selling simple ebooks.
Now here's a side hustle that can make you over $9,000 a month.
This month so far is $6,059.
Guys, big reveal. Let's see what we've already made so far for October, and it's $8,853.70.
This particular seller is making $4,500 per month. You heard me right, from just this one book. Now, the next most logical question is, why would somebody want to do this? Why would somebody want to do this? Why would somebody want to do this? Do this, do this, do this.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of the Money Making Challenge. And this time, we're going to be making children's coloring books for Amazon KDP. Let me tell you guys, this was actually pretty difficult. I have no background in any art, drawing, anything like that. I could have paid somebody, but for this, we're going to be using AI. This whole process from start to finish, about 40 hours for me. Create a book from start to finish. I know it's going to get easier over time now that I know what to do. There definitely was a lot of trial and errors, a lot of frustration, but I'm going to break it all down for you guys. So if you guys want to make your own, you won't have to struggle with it. So the programs I will be using to create my very own coloring book are Book Bolt, Canva, and Stable Diffusion. And Book Bolt, I'm already paying for subscription, so I'm just using it. You don't have to use Book Bolt, but Book Bolt does help with any activity books. It definitely does help create your book with ease, but for specifically coloring books, you don't necessarily need it. Anything like word searches, mazes, puzzles, it's definitely a must-have if you're going to be doing those. And you guys could try out Book Bolt, 3-day free trial. You can use my coupon code DanielDoes for 20% off if you do decide to go with Book Bolt. As for Canva, I use Canva to design the covers. They definitely do have a little bit more than Book Bolt, and it definitely is a little bit easier for more design stuff. And for the pictures inside the books, we're going to be using Stable Diffusion with the program called Comfy UI. And my goal is to make it as easy as possible while still putting out high quality coloring books that people actually want to buy. Before we dive in the process of the coloring books, I just want to give a quick update on the word searches that I've been creating for this month. I started about 2.5 weeks ago, and I said we're going to be making about 8 books for the month, and we'll just have 6 word searches for this month, and going on, we will start doing at least 1 word search a week, along with 1 coloring book a week. And I'm going to go all in with this KDP to see if we could actually make any type of money off of this, because I actually do enjoy doing this. This is actually really fun to me. I love designing stuff. I love creating covers. I love creating all these word searches, these coloring books. I find it really fun and enjoyable to do. And I'm just sitting here on my off time just working on it. So expect more videos on the KDP, the Book Bolt, any activity books we'll be making. Marketing, I know next week, episode 3, we're going to be focusing on the marketing aspect. I'm slowly learning a little bit about it, how it works with Amazon ads and all that stuff. And I did create a website, danieldoes.shop. I know it's basic. I'm not a pro or anything like that. I just put all my books up there, has links to all the books you could buy onto Amazon. Just something simple, easy. Maybe if this thing takes off, I'll definitely pay somebody to, we'll just revamp the whole thing and make it easier for you guys to access everything. But you know, we're starting somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. And it is definitely a little hard with time, juggling work, making all these books, making the YouTube videos. And I do want to try to put out at least 1 video a week. I know I know it's been a couple weeks at a time right now, but at least 1 video a week. That is the goal, and we're going to try to make any money from any of these YouTube side hustles. So you guys don't have to put your time and energy into something that may not even work. All right, so let's get into creating your very own coloring book. So like I said before, we'll be using Book Bolt here. I already have a subscription to it, so might as well just keep using it. So if you guys are wondering what Book Bolt is here, just a fast and easy way of creating any sort of activity books. You could create any types of puzzle books here, activity books, coloring books, hundreds of low content interiors. It has a bunch of templates. It's very easy. If you guys are interested in any of these stuff like this, I do highly recommend this Book Bolt studio here. They also have tutorials for you guys, so if you guys are new, you can watch all these videos. Now to the Book Bolt studio here. As you can see, I have finished and created my coloring book right here. I did use Canva for this cover, and we'll go inside the pages. So basically, the name of my book, book 1, animals. It's gonna be animals, my first book. We'll expand to foods, all that stuff, anything kid friendly. Maybe we'll expand to adult stuff later, but right now we're just gonna focus on kid stuff. And so for this page here, this is something you're probably going to want if you do create your own coloring book. Just a helpful tips page just to let the parents know about bleed through with markers and heavy ink. On Amazon, their pages are just the simple standard pages that they have, and using those markers and all that stuff, it will bleed through. Doing my research, I did see this page on all the other coloring books through Amazon. And we have a little belongs to section here. And then we get started with our book. Now when you do create your own coloring book, you're going to want your pictures on the odd number pages. So keep that in mind. So you're going to always want it on the right side, just to make things a little bit easier for you guys. And as you can see on the left side here, we got dog, and then we have a picture of a dog. Go down, we got cat, and a picture of a cat. And we got a whole bunch of pictures here. I did 50 pictures, which is going to be a little over 100 pages. I'll tell you as we get to the end here. We got giraffes, foxes, donkeys, deers, just any animals, bats. So we got 105 pages for this book, all 50 pages. And Book Bolt, it's really easy. You can just put your thing in, make a border, make some lines, and you're all good. So you guys can get creative with your stuff, how you guys want to do it. I didn't want to do a full corner to corner. I wanted to do inside a little bit, so when your kids are coloring, they're not coloring outside the book. I want them to keep them inside the book a little bit. I know kids, they will make a mess, and I want to try to contain that a little bit more. So adding a border at least will help it a little bit at least. And as for the cover section of this book, I do recommend using Canva. Book Bolt does have a way to make covers for you guys, but I like Canva a little bit more. They just have a little bit more options, a little bit more styles. As you can see here, this is what my cover is, what I have created through Canva. And the reason why I like Canva a little bit more is they just have a lot more elements. They have a lot more, my recently used. They got shapes, graphics, pictures, frames. They got a lot of stuff in Canva that Book Bolt doesn't. And I'm sure Book Bolt will get to the point where they can compete with Canva, but as of right now, I think for the cover purposes alone, I think Canva is your best bet. They just got a lot more to offer, especially text. You could upload your pictures, you could draw. They just have a bunch of stuff. And I am trying to keep this video a lot shorter than last video. Last video was like 40 minutes. I'm trying to get the basics done here, quick, easy, to the point. If you guys do want to watch a full tutorial of how to use Book Bolt or how to use KDP, you could go watch my first video. It explains step by step how to do everything. So after I created my whole book, you know, you're going to want to go to your Kindle Direct publishing page here. And as you can see, I've already have my book in review. I did upload that yesterday. And once you do create your own book, you're going to want to go to create paperback, and just go through all the steps there. Like I said before, watch my first video, give you the step-by-step instructions on that. And I will give you a sneak peek for episode 3. This is going to be the marketing section. This is going to be your campaign section, your Amazon ads. I have 3 right now. I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to be pushing a little bit more. As you can see, 269 impressions. I'll go more in depth to this next video, but this is what I've been trying to do to get my books out there and try to sell. Alright, so if you guys are wondering how I created the pictures for my coloring book. So I'm using this thing called Comfy AI. I know there's a bunch of websites out there, Midjourney, ChatGPT, they all have these things that can create pictures for you, but the things with those, they cost money. And this is free. It is free. The only downside with this is if you guys don't have like a more modern day computer, the pictures do take a long time to render and process. I have a computer that's for video editing, all that stuff, so it does take a lot quicker, but if you guys don't have that, just let you guys know that if you guys do use this, it might take a lot longer than what you see here. And with the Comfy UI, I'm using an AI called Stable Diffusion. And a lot of these websites actually use Stable Diffusion, but they'll charge you. And this is totally open source, totally free. So you can create whatever you want. As you can see, I have something set up for me to make outlines, coloring books, anything like that. So they have a prompt here. I could type something in. Let's say cat. Press play. I'll load up a little bit. And bam. Picture of a cat. And in these prompts, you could add anything you want to these prompts and it will add to the pictures. So let's say tree, grass, let's do park, outside, and we'll just hit play there and see what it creates for us. There we go. I got a picture of a cat. And if you guys do want to do something like this Comfy UI thing, instead of ChatGPT, Midjourney, any of those programs on a website, I can make a video for you guys going step by step how to install Comfy UI, how to work Comfy UI, how to work Stable Diffusion, how to get anything like that. But I'm going to just show you the basics here. If you guys ever do want to download it, you just go search Comfy Anonymous on Google. This will pop up in a GitHub, and basically it'll tell you step by step how installing on Windows, on a Mac, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, anything like that. Very easy. Just follow the steps, you'll get it done. But if you guys do want a step by step, just let me know, and I'm happily make a video for you guys. civitai.com is going to be your go-to place to download all this stuff to create your own pictures that you want to make for free. And I've been having a blast with it. I mean, the possibilities are really endless with this. Look at all this, people. This is all AI. It's all AI artwork people have created. Hey, look at that. Look at this realistic stuff. You got this. It's insane what you could do with this. And like I said, totally free. And I just think this is super cool. Please, if you're interested in any of the KDP, any of the book stuff, please like, subscribe, leave some comments down below. I will respond to anything you guys ask, any questions you guys have. If you guys want to see any other types of videos, if you guys know of any other money making YouTube videos, Instagram reels that you've guys seen that you want to try out, maybe I'll give them a try out as well. And if you guys do like the Book Bolt, please use my code DanielDoes. It helps me out, it helps you guys out. I get a little kickback, you guys get a coupon code, 20% off your entire order. It's pretty good, and you guys can give it a shot yourself. That being said, I'm trying not to make this video too long like my last video, but I will see you guys for episode 3. Peace out, guys.